pile of Brookings, there is certainly a lot of weather to talk about over the next little while. Portions of Newfoundland is going to get hammered by snow, which in some areas is going to be quite heavy. An area of low pressure coming off the Rocky Mountains of the United States will be unimpressive as it moves through southern Ontario and the northeastern portion of the United States. Once it reaches Nova Scotia, however, it will undergo a period of rapid intensification. Snow will arrive in Newfoundland overnight on Thursday. Heavy snow will engulf most of the island, with the exception of the west coast and the northern peninsula. There is a risk of some rain in the Cape Race area. Strong winds will be an issue too. The strong winds and snow will linger through Saturday. Details are coming up in your forecast a bit later on. In other news, a privacy breach has occurred involving the City of Corner Brook's voters list. A directory on the city's website, which contained information from the City of Corner Brook voter list, was accessed by 4 IP addresses. The information accessed from the voters list included names, addresses, date of birth, polling division, and polling stations. The information was accessed through a directory structure on the city's website server. In other news, after a lengthy investigation, the RNC in Corner Brook has charged a 46-year-old female with theft over $5,000, fraud over $5,000, false pretenses, unauthorized use of a credit card, and 2 counts of uttering a forged document. The charges stem from an investigation into financial irregularities within the Corner Brook Minor Hockey Association. The accused is a former employee of the association. She is scheduled to appear in court on February 18th. And finally, in the weather forecast, well, we do have a storm on the way. As I mentioned, those details are coming up next.
We were getting married in the most beautiful rural setting. My mom got sick and couldn't be with us for our big day. I was heartbroken. Thankfully, we discovered Xplornet. They responded right away and connected us to high-speed internet. Our big day was incredible because it felt like Mom was there.
Xplornet. Connect to what matters.
As we take a look at your weather forecast, a storm is on the way. It actually could be quite a significant storm. Ahead of the storm's arrival, Environment Canada has issued a special weather statement for the Avalon Peninsula, portions of central Newfoundland, and the south coast as well. The statement reads in part that 20 to 40 centimeters is possible. However, in the vicinity of Trinity and Conception Bays, up to 70 centimeters of snow is possible, and winds will gust anywhere from 100 to 120 inland, and gusts to 130 along some exposed areas of the coast. There's also the potential for some storm surge as well, with higher than normal water levels along the east and northeast coast, with about 60 to 80 centimeters of storm surge combined with waves of 7 to 10 meters. Basically, to sum all that up, it's going to be a pretty terrible day. Thursday is the day to get out, get your storm chips, and get ready, because it's a bit warmer across Newfoundland for your Thursday, and it is going to be fair for the most part. -5 will be the daytime high in St. John's under a mix of sun and cloud. -7 expected in Gander, and then in Corner Brook -5 with a chance of flurries. And for Labrador, we're looking at a mix of sun and cloud, mainly sunny skies, a nice day, but a cold day nonetheless is expected. Now we get to the bad part of the forecast. This is the snowfall forecast Thursday night to Saturday. It is worth noting these numbers are preliminary, they are subject to change, and they probably will change. However, at this point in time, it does look like St. John's could pick up 40 to 70 centimeters of snow. Pretty well all of the Avalon going to see some heavy snow from this storm by the looks of it. Gander could pick up 30 to 40 centimeters, and 15 to 25 expected for Marystown, and then amounts really drop off the further west you go. The west coast, northern peninsula, not really going to see much of an impact from this storm with regards to snowfall amounts. However, some strong winds are expected for pretty well all areas of the island Thursday night through to Saturday. Gusts to 120 are expected on the Avalon, and again, we could see higher gusts the closer to exposed areas of the coast that you are. 120 in Marystown, wind gusts to 110 in Gander. Along the west coast, we could see some strong winds as well, 120 potentially in St. Anthony, 80 in Corner Brook, and 110 in Port aux Basques. Your 5-day forecast for St. John's, a mix of sun and cloud, -5 for your Thursday. The snow, which will be heavier on Friday, that's what we're looking at, a daytime high of 0. Snow continuing on Saturday, cooling back down to -7. And then for Sunday, a mix of sun and cloud and 3 and 2 degrees to round out your 5-day. with a chance of some flurries or some rain showers. And then for Gander, we're looking at a mix of sun and cloud of -7 for Thursday. On Friday, again, that's when the heaviest snow is going to fall in Gander. Saturday, we are looking at some flurries and -8, -9 for Sunday with a mix of sun and cloud, and flurries for your Monday and a high of -1. And then finally for Corner Brook, we are looking at a chance of flurries, a -5 for your Thursday, and then we are going to see flurries Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all the way through Monday. However, it is worth noting, Corner Brook, not really going to see anywhere near what we are expecting out on the East Coast. We'll pick up a couple centimeters over the next 5 days nonetheless. That is a look at your news and your weather. We are continuing the discussion of the storm on our website at newfoundnews.ca. Head on over and check it out.